Just wanted to come on here and make a quick video and just to show you guys one way we can go about finding some value in NBA. I've been seeing a lot of posts within the last couple of days, a lot of people asking about where do you go to find your value, how do you find it, how do you project minutes, how do you find under own value, all these different type of things. So I figured I would make just a quick 10-minute video going over one way that I like to find value, and I think it's a good way that most people will be able to use, and it's really not too difficult. I am going to use tonight's game as an example, or tonight's slate rather as an example. There is only 2 games, so I'm not going to actually be participating in it myself. I didn't even update, as you can see here, my player dashboard or my team dashboard that I normally use. This is just I just have up for my NBA stuff. But what I am going to do is I'm going to go to popcornmachine.net, right? And so what we're going to do is we're going to look at the Phoenix Suns. Ricky Rubio listed as doubtful. At least he is doubtful the last time I checked. I haven't got an update. Like I said, I'm not playing tonight, but I'd assume that he is going to be out. And so let's find a way about how we're going to figure out how to get value out of Ricky Rubio being out, right? So we know that a couple games ago, Rubio played against, let's see, this is the game against the Celtics. So he played a few games back against the Atlanta Hawks. I know that they played, I think, on Tuesday against the Kings, I want to say. And he played only 16 minutes, and then he ended up leaving that game. And then we got the game after that. He played, I think that was, let me see, that was on the 18th. Against the Celtics. So he missed this game. This was the game he was out. This was the last game that he actually played the full amount of game, which was prior to the Kings game on that Tuesday. So this is the 2 games that we're going to look for because, like I said, one, we get to see this game where Ricky Rubio played, and then in addition to this, we get to see the Celtics game here where Ricky Rubio sat, right? So let's go look at the game that Ricky Rubio played. So as we see, these are the rotations, and this is a really good way to find matches, to find players who are going to be coming in for injured players or like just different type of rotational pieces that can be useful for you guys. So let's see, starting here, let's look at Ricky Rubio. Right over here, he starts the game. We know Tyler Johnson's almost always going to be coming off the bench no matter what, right? So that's why we knew that when Javon Carter does start, or does end up coming into play, he's going to be starting. As we see, Javon Carter, when Ricky Rubio plays, isn't a factor at all. He only plays a couple minutes a game. So let's see that Ricky Rubio comes in. He'll start. Ricky Rubio will play about the first 8 minutes of the game. Then he'll come in. And as you can see here, or he comes out, he'll come out for Bridges. Bridges will then come in. Tyler Johnson actually subs in for Devin Booker. So he sides in for Devin Booker, and then Tyler Johnson and Ricky Rubio will play the first half together at times. And what's going to be interesting here is we're going to be able to look over here. We're going to see Ricky Rubio in the second half. Ricky Rubio starts the second half, plays about the first 8 minutes here, as we can see at the top, plays about the first 8 minutes. Then he comes out, but he comes out for Tyler Johnson. So we can see here, Tyler Johnson then comes in for Ricky Rubio. Tyler Johnson plays the remainder of the third quarter, and then he goes and he'll play the start of the fourth quarter, about the first 4 to 5 minutes, and then he will sub out for then Ricky Rubio, right? So we can see in the second half of this game that Ricky Rubio and Tyler Johnson, they're not playing together. When Ricky Rubio is on the court, Tyler Johnson's off. Tyler Johnson will come in for Ricky Rubio, vice versa, right? And we're going to know that Tyler Johnson in this scenario is mostly just going to play around 22, 21 minutes a game, right? And Ricky Rubio will be the one closing out the games, right? So now we're going to go and let's just look at the game where Ricky Rubio was out, and let's see what happened. So they're playing the Celtics here. As you see, Javon Carter gets to start. Not a surprise at all because Tyler Johnson comes off the bench, right? But from here we can see Javon Carter ends up playing 24 minutes. Tyler Johnson ends up playing, let's see over here, 24 minutes, right? But the thing I want to really point out here, I think is going to make the biggest difference. Like I said, I'm not playing tonight, but I would imagine that Javon Carter will be very popular, and I get it, right? And it makes sense. He's probably going to be a cheap guy. I haven't even looked at the prices today, but I would imagine he's going to be fairly cheap, and he's going to be playing. He's going to get you 25 to 30 minutes. You would think, right? But what I want to point out here, look here at Javon Carter, right? Javon Carter plays the last, let's see, what is that? Last 5 minutes, 5 to 6 minutes he plays, but he plays this with the backups. As you can see, this game was a blowout. This game was a 14-point win by the Celtics. This game in the fourth quarter by this point was already over. So I think it's noteworthy to say here that Tyler Johnson gets pulled with Devin Booker, Aaron Baines, Dario Saric, with the other starters, and they leave Javon Carter in here with the role guys, with the bench guys coming in to come in and play garbage minutes. So this goes to show that I think if this is a competitive game, I would not imagine that Javon Carter is going to be in late in the game, and that will be Tyler Johnson. And if that's the case, I think we might be able to project Tyler Johnson's minutes to be around 28 potentially. And even when he plays 24 to 25 minutes, that's still a 3 to 4 point increase than what he normally plays at. And the thing is, Javon Carter's a low usage player. Tyler Johnson's not the heaviest usage player, but he's going to be around 18 to 19% usage rate compared to Javon Carter's probably 12%. Right? So we can see here that most people are probably going to think that Javon Carter is going to be one of the better values on the slate. Whereas if I'm looking at this, and if I'm anticipating tonight be a competitive game, I think maybe Tyler Johnson has the better chance. Tyler Johnson's the better fantasy point per minute. He's the better usage player. He's probably going to play more meaningful minutes, right? He's going to be out there when the game matters. So guys, this is just one quick way that you can go on. It's like I said, it's popcornmachine.net. You can go on there and search the game flows, and it's one easy way to kind of go and see, okay, this guy's missing, who normally comes in for him, right? And there's various different ways we can do. I know the slate starts here relatively soon, but I didn't even want this to be directly just for the slate tonight because it is such a small slate, but just kind of an overall example for you to kind of do. And I know this is really thrown together. I was super sloppy with this, but I like I said, I just saw like a bunch of people even today posting about it, so I just wanted to get it out there as quick as possible for everyone. So I hope you guys found this useful. If anybody has any questions, feel free to ask. I hope you guys crush it. I will see you guys later. Bye.